Alright, let's talk Michael Vick for a second. I normally don't make these kind of videos. Well, that's a lie. I kind of do. It's just been a while. And I'll try to be brief as I've got a really bad stomach ache, bad fish or something, I don't know yet. But I saw something on my social media, on my Facebook, and it really had me thinking. Because it's not the first time I saw it, but it's from someone who was I respect as a diehard Steelers fan. Now, I'm not a fan of the Steelers at all, but I respect when I see someone who is loyal to a team or organization, whatever, and, when they come out of their mouth and say something about their team, how they feel, and I have that respect for them, it makes me think. So this individual, she claimed to be a Steeler fan from way back when, and name dropped some players and blah, 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 but she is offended that Michael Vick is the backup quarterback on the team. He's now starting for a couple of games. This is 2015, so this will date the video. He's starting for the team because Roethlisberger got hurt. Now, Michael Vick was pretty much shut down career-wise, served 2 years in prison for the alleged dogfighting. Now, I don't want to say these are facts, but the feds were on him, and they basically may have been looking for more severe charges, but he got busted with dogfighting. Capone went down with tax evasion, not necessarily syphilis. And the rumors are that Vick has, well, I'll get to that later. So all that said, the guy served his time. And you have some people who are like, hey, he served his time, let him live, let him do his job, he shouldn't be condemned for the rest of his life. Then you've got others who are like, no, he's scum of the earth, I can't stand that guy. And my question is, why? Now, I noticed amongst most of my Caucasian friends, it's, hey, he's scum of the earth, he's evil. And my non-Caucasian friends are like, well, we like Vick, or they're like myself, they don't care either way. It's just funny how this is still something people are talking about in an era where you have NFL players beating their wives, Roethlisberger, allegedly raping victims, and some people are like, oh, well, he was never convicted of that, that's just blah blah blah. But those same people will say Cosby did something, right? And he hasn't been convicted of anything yet either. So I digress, because I do that a lot on this channel. I don't understand how, you feel how you want to feel about what Vick did. I'm not saying you have to forgive him. It's not my place, I feel, to judge him. But, if you don't like him, so be it. But be consistent with your judgment. Because there are guys who have DUIs, like I said, the rapes, the drugs, the murder, but you place the dogfighting above and beyond. Well, the animals can't protect themselves. Well, animals are out in the wild raping and killing each other every day. But they're little cutesy animals. So what I'm getting at here is, what I'm gathering from that kind of thought is, people who are pet owners care more about this than those who are not. Well, duh, little Jimmy, my pet cat, is part of my family, and he has rights, and that's fine. So what bothers me about that statement is, I know some of those people are the same people who won't give a homeless man $1, but will take $20 out of their paycheck, knowing they only have $30 left over after bills and other expenses, and, spend it on stray cats. Now, do what you want with your money. I'm not judging you. I just find it weird how people place, stray animals, or just animals, period, over human lives. It's like, if a picture like this, if a building was burning, it was on fire, and you could only save one or two, creatures. A human being you don't really know, or maybe don't even like, versus an animal you think is cute or you actually like. Which do you save? Some people would save the cat or the dog that's, before they'd save the human they don't like. It's like, good riddance. But the tax-paying member or the person who has the ability to contribute to society You would think that logically that's who you go after, because an animal that lives 7 to 8 years max, well, maybe not 78, but not that long in retrospect. I'm getting tongue-tied here. That won't live as long in perspective to the human being. You would think that that would be the choice. And if it's not, so be it. I'm not here to throw stones. I just want to know why you feel the way you do if you're in that camp that feels like Vick is scum for reasons other than the dogfighting. Were you feeling that way before? If Michael Vick was a white gentleman who did the same thing, would you still be out protesting? I want to know these questions. Not so much because I'm a fan of Vick, because I'm not. I could care less, or I couldn't care less. I've been corrected with my grammar lately. I could not care less about his situation. I just feel like if he did his crime and he did his time, unlike so many other of these athletes who get off just throwing stacks of money out at the judges and lawyers, why is it that much of a big deal and you don't protest Roethlisberger? Well, we do. You can tell me you do, but you don't. In large sums, you don't. You're okay with Big Ben still being on the field because he wasn't convicted. Did you actually see Vick kill any dogs? I'm not saying he didn't. I'm just saying if you can defend Roethlisberger, and this isn't to start any hate towards him, all I'm saying is where do you draw the line? Leave your comments. Give me some feedback. I want to know. Thank you.